Good morning, guys. Good morning. Once again, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel where we discuss South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. If you are new here, thank you for choosing to watch this video, and I hope you like it here. My regulars, I highly appreciate you. Thank you guys for supporting me. I never feel alone here. I never feel alone out here. And our minister, Gayton Mckenzie, is currently facing persecution. Is currently facing attacks. Firstly, it was News 24 saying he spent over 800,000 rand going to the Olympics. And they were supposed to say less than $1 million. He spent less than $1 million because we have seen the worst in South Africa. So for him to spend that amount of money, I think it was a fair amount to spend. Honestly, it was fair amount. And the EFF coming out to attack Minister Gayton Mckenzie, how does it help the EFF? How does it help the EFF? Because these attacks are unnecessary, starting with the one for NALEDI PANDOR. That one was unnecessary and made Julius Malema look like, really? And with Gayton Mckenzie now, I'm not saying they shouldn't take him to the ethics committee, but for this, something that we don't see any problem with as South Africans, because honestly, for a minister to spend that amount of money going to the Olympics, to work, guys, to work, it is just not necessary. Minister Gayton Mckenzie posted, said, I demand transparency from others in the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, and I should do same. I shall go public with the answer. So he went ahead and shared the details of where that money went to, that 800,000 rand. When they said more than 800,000 rand, they shouldn't have said so. Looking at this amount, they should have just said 800,000 rand. Honestly, because they are looking for drama, they went and say more than 800,000 rand. So in this statement, he even said he chose a 4-star hotel and asked his team not to book him in a 5-star hotel so that he can save costs. Now, somebody like that you want to attack, and the EFF said, I'm not going to read the whole statement of the EFF, they've put it, but I'm just going to read this. The EFF statement following referral of Gayton Mckenzie to Ethics Committee for misuse of taxpayers' money and dishonesty regarding his attendance of the Paris Olympic Games. Mckenzie has now further tied himself to prove that he is not paying attention to the work of his department because he has, in his relentless attempt to secure public favor as a result of his obsession with public praise, written a letter to the acting director general for the Department of Sports and Culture to clarify the expenditure related to his trip to the Olympic Games. In doing this, Mckenzie has tied himself officially to the wasteful expenditure and accepted that he did indeed attend the Olympics. And you know what? This is the very same thing that the EFF did with NALEDI PANDOR and unnecessarily attacked him. And they came with Malema came back with a very lousy excuse. I just want us to re-look at that quickly before we proceed.
NALEDI PANDOR was also in the VBS bond or something, which she was there. They are your darlings. You will never know they are.
Mama NALEDI Shemai, you know, I was making a political engagement in that interview. It's a political speech. It's a political speak. And I raised her name, and she clarified those things, that she has never been involved in those things and all of that. And she wrote a letter to me to ask for instruction and all of that. And I said, look, it's a political engagement. I respect you so much. And I've accepted the explanation you have given, and I don't intend to pursue that line, because now there is more clarity on what really transpired.
And this is not helping the EFF. I don't know much. Honestly, I always say, I even forgot to start with my disclaimer when I'm doing political commentary, because, hey, the experts will come for you. I am not a politician and I do not have deep knowledge in politics, but I'm a South African citizen who's also a voter, and I do believe my views count when it comes to political affairs of South Africa. So, how is this helping the EFF with the problems that they are facing? The MK is finishing. The MK is finishing the EFF, and there they are attacking Gayton Mckenzie. There they are. All right, let us read the people's reaction to this unnecessary attack. This one says, let's look at the principles of ethical conduct which you cited and how it relates to the Honorable Minister Gayton Mckenzie. Selflessness, he donates his entire salary every month. Integrity, avoid placing oneself under conflict of interest. With who? Flights and logistics are arranged for the minister. That is why he wrote to the ADG. Objectivity, in carrying out public business, he went there as the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, attended official meetings, represented his country. Openness, the Minister's Department gave you the figures and he has been transparent throughout. Honesty, nothing has been concealed. Leadership, writing to the DG to demand answers so he may share it with the public. You demonstrated that he is indeed an impeccable leader. I do agree. You know, people sometimes use what they know about you to motivate them to do certain things, like what they knew. What now? I believe that with the EFF, they're using what they know about Gayton Mckenzie prior to him being the minister. We are here now, and he is doing well so far, according to us, the public and the voters. Never supported Mr. Gayton Mckenzie before, but I'm supporting him now. He is a breath of fresh air. How he has been conducting himself. Gayton Mckenzie, thank you for what you have done so far. Exactly. You know, before people will know you as the person. People that know you before the person that you are now will always try and bring you back to the person that you used to be. This question to Minister Gayton Mckenzie is answered and settled. You can make noise as much as you like. Lord Gayton was performing his bona fide duties. He can go to hockey game, football, pole dancers, show, etc., etc. You got nothing to do. You got nothing to Lord Gayton. What I'm saying is, the people that know you before you became the person that you are now will always try and use what they used to know about you to pull you down. They use it as a motivation. I am all for people changing their ways. We are here now. Gayton Mckenzie is a minister. People need to accept that he is now a minister, and so far he looks like he is performing very well as a minister, according to me and others. So the EFF and Julius Malema, they know him before he became the minister or even became strong in the political space. And this one says, MKP is eating fighters for breakfast, lunch and dinner, but you are doing dirty work for DA, white monopoly capital, by trying to attack Minister Gayton Mckenzie. Your structure had fallen. Why not on rebuilding? People are leaving this puzzle shop on a daily basis. So I think there are some words that are missing there. You know, we write fast sometimes because of the emotions that we have and end up. So, yeah, we are here now. Gayton Mckenzie is the minister. EFF, please try next time. Mckenzie was doing his job trip with the athletes. All ministers were doing that since the days of the Balfour. So please try something else, Lord Mckenzie. That's for showing us that since the inception of democracy, you are the first minister to us. This attack honestly is not necessary. This one is saying the EFF is losing focus. Leave Gayton alone and focus on real issues. And it goes down to what I've been asking. How is this helping the EFF? How? But I do understand as well, you know, when you've been into politics for so long, like Julius Malema has been, and you haven't even made the position of a minister, and the GNU has come. You had an opportunity to be a minister of something and you didn't take that one. I don't know why. I don't know why, because you might think you know with politicians and you don't know what's the inside workings of that decision. So I think it creates a certain bitterness. It creates certain bitterness. So now is that they will try and pull him down, because they also know that Mckenzie has Gayton Mckenzie and the Patriotic Alliance at large have the possibility of carry the possibility of overtaking the EFF in the political space. Hey, anyway, guys, I made this video to say why attack Minister Gayton Mckenzie. Why was it necessary? Was it necessary? Was it necessary? Anyway, thank you guys for watching my videos. Have a beautiful day.